What's up? What are y'all doing? There's all that COVID-19 stuff still going on, huh? And then they were like, it might come back in the fall. What's the next disease after that? So I feel like lucky that nobody in my family has gotten it yet. So I hope they don't get it. Girls equal babies. The bear's right there. Hey, baby bear. Are you okay? Say hi to baby bear real quick. Hello. Hello. So yeah, I'm just here. I got YouTube TV back. I had canceled last month and I got something else. I got it now, so I was gonna get Philo with it just for Nickelodeon. I was like, I don't want to pay $20 just to get Nickelodeon. Like, not that desperate for it. I have like a bunch of streaming services that have like Nickelodeon shows on there, like that are like not too old and old ones. So I was like, I might as well watch those and just save $20. So yeah, can't believe it's May already. Hang on. My computer's acting up. I don't know what happened. It was like blinking or something. Oh, there it goes. No, never mind. I don't know what that was. It was blinking. Yeah, so I'm all old and I'm like a kid or something. I never grew up. I feel lucky that I never like got anybody pregnant or anything, you know? I don't want to have kids. Too much responsibility. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I can barely be responsible for myself. So yeah, just here. It used to be just me and the bear and Foofy, but Foofy died, so now it's just me and the bear and Foofy's ghost. Foofy's ghost. I went into town with my mom earlier, and all the food places were packed. There was lines like real long, like restaurants to eat because they only have drive-through. I was like, never mind, I'm not hungry. She made me a grilled cheese, and I ate it. I was like, is that garlic? Did you put on it? And she was like, yeah, I put garlic butter. I was like, why? I was like, it sucked. It didn't taste too good, but I ate it anyways. thought I was a vampire or what? She wanted to put garlic on my grilled cheese. It was so gross. I kept. What did I watch earlier? I watched a video of Superman, the old Richard Donner movie or whatever. How many did he make? Like four or whatever, with Christopher Reeve in it, where he lost his powers and he was fighting in a bar with some guy and he got his butt whipped. And I was like, poor guy. I felt bad for him. I can relate to that since like I'm a chicken. What's this, huh? Who's this? I guess that was me when I was like 16 or something. I don't know. I had like short hair like that long or something. I like my hair, but maybe I could use like a little trim, like cut like 4 inches off, so it could be like right here, or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't even get on Facebook anymore. I think it's just another MySpace. There's nothing to do on there. And sometimes I'm like looking at stuff and I'm like, dude, I would like to share this. And I'll be like, I want to press share on Facebook. I'm like, hang on, I don't want to get on Facebook, so I don't share it. And I'm like, I guess I'll just keep it to myself. So yeah, I think Facebook is kind of like, it's like okay, I guess, but you can get yourself into trouble messing around with it. Like you have to watch yourself. You can't just do anything. And if I have to watch myself, then forget it, because I want to go crazy, like do crazy stuff, like say stuff like that's not like you know socially appropriate. Not that it's vulgar or anything. It's just that I'm different. Not like I'm different, but I feel like I'm average, which is weird because I don't think that the average person is like any different than me. But I'm different than like I don't know than like those that are all like social people, I guess. So I consider average like those that are like like your average like good dude or something. I'm not talking about like big timers or anything. So everybody's unique anyways in their own way. Everybody has their own this and that, but like there's some that it's like they're all the same. Like forget those people. They're all the same. They all like think alike and all their brains are like the same. Might as well be one big brain. Yeah. So I feel average, but I feel like I'm unique. Like I'm different. I'm different than what though? I'm different than like the I'm different than your than what is held to standard, but I feel average, so I don't know. I guess they're the outsiders, not me. I think of them that way. Like, why should I be the outsider? I'm not the one up to like stupid stuff. So they're the outsiders. They're the visitors, and I'm home. Oh, I hope they don't like get mad and stuff, start stuff because of it. I hope I didn't start a fire or anything. Yeah, but I think the average person, your average cool dude or dudette or whatever, is like me. So humble and caring and trying to keep my nose clean, you know? I think that's average, isn't it? Anyways, so I don't know what to do. It's like almost 2 a.m. over here. I guess I'm gonna go find something to do. But I was falling asleep earlier and I woke up. I don't know why. And then I got all like hyper and then I'm starting to like the quarantine thing. Well, not quarantine, but stay at home thing. Like I know it's bothering others more than me, so it's kind of funny because like I'm already like I don't really do anything much anyway. So I think like dang, like those that just gotta go everywhere and everything, like that's too much for them. So it really the reason that I was like getting kind of anxious about it is because I felt bad for them. So like I had like empathy or whatever, and it was kind of getting to me, and I was like, whatever, just like turn it into something funny, I guess, instead of being all serious about it. Yeah, so I still need to play some video games. I haven't done that in a while, but I don't think I'm gonna play any tonight. I don't know what to do. Baby bear, are you a bad news bear? Maybe I should watch Brain Scan from the 90s. I like that movie. I guess I'll buy it. I don't have it. I'm all like lost in the past or something. I watched a movie called, because I've been watching vampire movies lately. I watched one called Vampiro. I liked it. It was about like some vampire dude in LA, like helping people. He was helping this one girl who was like, I don't know if she was kind of like a hoe or something, but he felt bad for her. I was like, dang, it takes a lot to like care for somebody that just like that's like that, you know. So I couldn't relate too much. Anyway, so it was a weird movie, but I was like, why does he care about a girl like that? Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like I wouldn't care for a girl like that. She like threw her life away, so like why worry yourself about her? It's like what are you trying to get out of it, you know? Like I don't get it. But it was pretty cool though. It's like it was kind of like a lesson you learned. Like if you can only see past people's mistakes and to see what they really are, then then there, like that's what he cares for. And it's like, yeah, but is any of that really there? So yeah, it was an okay movie. I feel like I have a good judge of character. I look at people's hearts, but I don't know, like there's like a lot of corruption out there, like people are just with a heart that's all like it's just there to keep them alive. It's not doing anything else much, anyways. It's like that's not what hearts are supposed to be for. They're supposed to care and like be there for you and all that. So you have to be nice. So it's like, and average people. I think average people are nice. So the outsiders are the mean ones. They're a waste of everything. A waste of time, a waste of resources and all that. If they're mean's not gonna get anywhere. You can climb the highest mountain, but it's still full of crap. So like what's the point or whatnot? And it's not good enough to be a beast or an animal or whatever. So it doesn't serve that purpose that it's there to like feed and then like take care of its carnal desires or whatever. It's not that cool. Only like animals get to do that and humans that are making mistakes, but they're still good though. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go either go lay down and play with the bear a little bit, and I don't know. I kind of want to read ghost stories or something, but I don't know any websites that have ghost stories. I could watch Ghost Hunters, but I don't want to watch something. I want a story that's words. But I don't feel like reading right now, so I wish somebody could just tell me a ghost story. That'd be cool. What if somebody's telling you a ghost story and they're all, did you know that this and that happened to be you and you're the ghost? And you're all, that would be a funny story, right? Wait, hang on. So I got this shirt from Hot Topic. See, Hot Topic. Speaking of ghost stories, it's the Midnight Society. Like, you know, they're not evil or anything, so I don't know why there's sixes there like that. So yeah, I want a ghost story. Maybe I should look one up on my phone. Like back in the 90s, there was a website called the Shadowlands. I used to always go there. But I don't know. Well, let me see. Ghost stories. Maybe Google can read me a ghost story. Hey Google, can you read me a ghost story? Hey Google, stop. Urban legends. Not quite a ghost story, but I don't know. This computer's acting up. It's like blinking everywhere. Hang on. I don't know why. Oh, hang on. That's why. I had something that I was pressing on the keyboard, and that's why I was like, that's what was making it blink everywhere. I was pressing tab, it was being held down, and it kept like going around the screen, like blinking on the icons and stuff. And I was like, what's going on with this? Somebody trying to hack me or what? Yeah. So I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, I was supposed to look up a ghost story. Ghost story, the movie. I don't want a movie. I'm tired of movies. There's a bunch of like movie thingies. I could tell you a story about my town. If you ask anybody in my town, they'll tell you that it's true. There's a ghost. There's a road that's like uh, going towards another town, but there's like a closed off road. Like it used to be a main road, but now it's just like a regular kind of a country road. There's a cemetery over there by it. And back in the 50s or something, there was a singer like Selena, kind of, and she died uh, when she was in her 20s or something, like Selena. It's kind of weird. And they're like, she really existed. Anyways, they say that she wants you to pick her up on that road at night and stuff. That people picked her up. And then they were like, okay, where to? And she's like pointing at the cemetery. That's pretty crazy, huh? Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, she would like disappear after that though, when they would freak the F out, I guess. This one time I used to hang out with this guy named Arnold. Arnold, well, I can say his last name, but I went to school with him and we were always looking for thrills when we were younger. Like I was like in the 13th grade, like I never got out of that like school mentality. Well, like I had changed after I graduated, but I was still like in like real like youth mentality. So I call it the 13th grade, and that's what I was in forever for a long time. I don't think I'm in that anymore. I've I've learned my lesson on a lot of things. But anyways, we went to kind of near that road. It's not a big town anyway, and there's like it's like it's out in the country, and there's like a little road to the right, and you go down there, and there's a old house that's like demolished pretty much on, I guess it rotted or whatever. And then later, like further down the road, there's a little cemetery, and it's real scary because it's like it has old graves from like maybe the early 1900s or maybe older. I don't know. Anyways, that road is supposedly haunted. There was like a story about If you ask anybody in my town, they'll tell you the same story. There's a story about there used to be a train that goes through there, and they had a train bridge. You know how like they look like the old ones, and that there was like a evil baby with horns or something having to do with that. I don't know, but other than that, like I never really had experienced anything with that. But we were driving down there one night. It was like 2:30 in the morning, maybe, and we were on our way back from there. We'd already passed by the roads where the cemeteries were and stuff, and we just turned around and we're going back into town. And my friend Arnold's like, "Hey, uh, there's somebody there," and I was like, "Really?" There was like an old, like witch-looking lady in a poncho, and I was like, "Oh, really? There is somebody there?" So I turned around, and this is a road in the middle of nowhere, like just like imagine at night in the middle of nowhere. There's some like witch old lady, old Mexican witch lady in a poncho. So I turned around, and then he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm gonna go." I was like, I didn't say anything. And hang on, I'll be back.